3 years of his career, he was undefeated on Jinx. This is that pick that people wonder about. Notice this is an Urgot mid lane. This is going to be was back cleaver into, there's a bot lane. Lahen's caught it.
Lahen's has to flash very quickly, but Mata flashes on top of him. They really want first blood over here for Def. The ultimate flies down Lahen's, no more mobility available, and there's not a lot of damage, but he still should get taken out. The zap not going to connect. Mata looking for Viper. Smeb teleported in. First blood does go over to Mata, but the double kill comes in as Smeb picks up the next one and survives.
Up and going bot lane where you'll get no real resistance from Viper is a good way to get the first blood turret. It's in the bot lane.
Yep, and that's
finally showing a bit of aggression. He's getting some friends.
Yep, we got Lahen's coming up with the Abyssal Voyage. Smeb doesn't have the ultimate, remember guys, his flash still on cooldown. He gets kidnapped and he gets just
so many unique variables are here that whatever anecdotes I have, we've never had these champs together. As Sword pops the right to Scory. Can he actually take him down?
Yeah, Worldender has been popped already here by Smeb, and Sword just looks like he's waiting it out. The slow comes in from the Vorpal spikes. Can't get out of the way. The Umbral dash is there. Ultimate still up here, but no, he goes down in Sword. Already here on the bottom side. So can they utilize this to get any more Mountain Drake? Yep, all of them are going to get up here as Score just face checks on purpose. Yukal's in there. Great gravity field pulls two of them in. As there's the flash to get out of the way of the kidnap. Tarzan gets no one, but KT unable to follow up. Yukal gets pulled back. Mata puts himself in the right position. Sword is here to try and get the flank as the teleport comes in. They're away from the Cho'Gath. KT have made it a 4v4 and Smeb turns up with the AoE damage. Chovy goes golden in the middle of the fight and gets the disdain on the Aatrox, who can't do anything. Bloblets now in amongst this fight is Deft. Will be able to clean them up, and that's the kill. Going over to KT, can they get more? Score, looking for the Arctic Assault. They're under the turret now as Devour is going to spit out Sword.
Oh!
It's a lower cooldown. Oh my god, the damage onto Yukal, and Chovy gets out once again. Def is excited, flashes, gets the second, into the third. No! As Viper's popping up in the back line. This is a Kaiser that shouldn't be this strong yet, but he is. He's able to do it. Can he get the fourth? Oh, and so close to the quadra kill, and Griffin with the god.
Ability level and team fights we've been treated to by both teams.
Yeah, exactly. First, Dragon is going to go over to Griffin for them. That's going to be traded for the top lane outer turret, but mid lane still getting sieged on here by KT and is very low on the side of Griffin. Score looking for his opportunity. He's in position to get that ult over the wall as Supercharge is going to be used by Viper. That's now on cooldown as Def. Oh man, that does a lot of damage.
And both could definitely come out in quick succession. Here we go, though.
In goes Tarzan. It's a good knockback, though, and he can't really get into position. Abyssal Voyage right on top as Lahen's has no one in his belly. That's the kidnap coming in as Score flashes his way out, but it's a killer instinct from Viper. Flashes forward, gets the first kill, and there's the stopwatch to keep himself alive. Smeb jumps his way in, and the Infernal Chains are going to bring back Lahen's. The fight is going front to back, but the topside fight is won by Griffin, and it's a 2-0 as the dust settles.
Tarzan was able
from Sword that did have vision of it. And the first rupture is not going to land. In goes Tarzan. Great positioning, and Def just eliminated from the fight as Viper that grabs that kill. The teleport comes in from Smeb. He'll need to be a god if he's going to get this fight to work in their favor, but they're underneath the turret. Chovy doesn't care. He's got a gargoyle stone plate. He's unkillable, and Griffin give up on KT. They want Baron.
Jinx goes down.
For breakfast. At least Sword is definitely going to.
AB Kaiser, the beast, secure, speed.
Be able to take this bottom outer turret. It's going to be their second of the game only. They continue to
Again, there were whispers of mid-game, mid-lane Urgot, but the top lane Urgot was the expectation. He's not dying unless he really
Well, he's just going to engage a fight underneath the turret here as well. His Banshee's Bell finally gets popped as Mata. The ultimate gets so much value, and Viper sidesteps. He's behind. Chovy gets himself onto the turret. Was tanking it for a moment, but he's going to survive. Mata the only one to fall here, but they get the prize that they wanted.
Viper knows he can frontline tank the turret with his stats, but come back with teleport anyway. Here comes Viper. Goodbye, inner turret.
Yep, inner turret's going to fall. Can they get even more as Super Mega Death Rocket flies in from Def just to try and help?
It feels like they're just too tanky.
Well, in goes Tarzan once again. He's going to take a lot of damage as Viper finally able to get some damage into this fight. Takes down the inner turret. As there's the Supercharger. Gets himself behind. Chaos Storm's in there. He takes down the Jinx. Doesn't even have to look for it as he's continuing to find even more. She does fall down as Yukal has a lot of damage availability. Can they actually win this fight? Is the question as Mata, he's playing the front line. The Victor grabs the kill, and somehow KT have done it. vision available here as they see the charge up of the Elastic Slingshot. Good Arctic Assault there from Score, but meanwhile on the bottom side of the map, Ukel's getting attacked by Sword. Gargoyle Stoneplate is in there as Score now off on his own, trying to fight Chovy, and the rest of Griffin are just going to get Fear Beyond Death. He's going to pick up the kill on the Piggy, and now Death trying to kite as best he can, but he's just going to go down. This is the Viper show as he's playing frontline. Can Marta kill him? They do manage to take him down. Smeb's gigantic, but he just gets the hell out of the fight. Spots the fact that the Elder Drake has spawned. But Griffin, they've won this one.
I don't think they can win the game, though, with no AD carry. Do they have enough damage to do it? Urgot does decently, but he's not a superstar in that way. They're wasting time on the side as well. No ability to interrupt.
Yeah.
Smeb just trying to buy time.
He's going to, but he's going to die. Remember, the World Ender was on cooldown from that last fight. And that's just going to be him throwing away his life after the teleport. They'll take down the inhibitor. Can they actually win the game here? We've got 20 seconds on the clock of death.
No,
9, 8.
They cannot, because Score will come up. He will slow down.
The Baron buff as another Super Mega Death Rocket flies in. They're checking the wrong buff, as they'll hear the Elder Drake scream in a few moments.
Nothing they can do about that. It will be picked up.
Yeah. Gets tagged by the Void Seeker, now has to watch his position. As in goes Viper. He's going to start the fight yet again, and the ultimate goes wide from Score. Infernal Chains are good onto Lehens, but he's got the grey health. Score now finds himself right in the back line. Chaos Storm is great damage on the side of KT, and it's a big knockup that comes in, but Death is going to die yet again, and it looks like it's the wipe. And Griffin, they've won yet another team fight, and this will be the game.
That's going to be the GG. The death ball with the tanks and the AP Kai'Sa is too damn strong. And Griffin go up 1-0. The Royal Road is very much still on.
It certainly is. This is game one of a best of 5, guys. We have to remember that. This has already been such an epic match. I highly doubt we're going to see Viper's Kai'Sa ever again in this series, but damn, it was a treat to watch this game as the Nexus does fall down. Game one, go to the Royal Roaders in Griffin.
KT Rolster had